Jared, what did we just get in the mail?
We just got Lilo and Stitch, Holiday Mischief with Stitch. And it came with
A little Stitch.
a little Stitch.
And what do you want to do now?
I'm going to read a story. Ready or not, here I come, Lilo shouted. It was a warm December morning in Hawaii, and Lilo and Stitch were playing hide and seek. Stitch was very good at hiding. Can you find Stitch?
He's hiding in the Christmas box.
He's hiding in the Christmas box.
Right there.
Surprise! Stitch shouted as he jumped out of the box. Lilo laughed. Stitch, those are for Christmas. Christmas? Stitch was confused. He had never celebrated Christmas on Earth before. The end of the year is full of holidays here on Earth, Lilo explained. It's a time when everyone comes together to spread peace and joy. Come on, I'll show you. Lilo took Stitch downtown to the dance studio. Lilo's sister, Nani, was helping the dancers prepare for a big holiday party. Some dancers were hanging colorful lights. Other dancers were weaving tinsel into leis for guests to wear. During the holidays, we have a lot of big parties, Lilo said. Friends from all over the island come to celebrate, and they bring lots of food. Stitch liked the sound of that. He wanted to help get ready for the party. He grabbed a string of lights and began running around the studio.
He's all over the place.
He is all over the place. Stitch, slow down, Lilo called. But Stitch did not slow down. The lights got tangled up in Nani's banner and tripped over the poinsettias. Stitch tripped on a lei and fell, rolling himself into a knot of fur and Christmas lights. Stitch snarled as he began pulling at the lights, but the harder Stitch pulled, the more of a mess he made. Lilo sighed and helped Stitch escape from the tangle of lights. Don't be naughty, Stitch, Lilo said. That's not the way we celebrate Ohana, our family. Plus, if you're naughty, you won't get any presents. Presents? Stitch asked. Lilo told Stitch the story of old Saint Nick, who delivers presents to good children during the holidays. To help remind Stitch to be good, she wrote naughty and nice on opposite sides of his hat. Stitch felt bad for ruining the studio's decorations. He apologized and helped Lilo, Nani, and the dancers clean up the mess. He's sweeping up. Lilo decided to teach Stitch about other holiday traditions. She took him to a friend's house, where they saw a big menorah. Lilo told Stitch that the menorah is a symbol of Hanukkah. The holiday lasts for 8 days, and every night a new candle is lit in remembrance. Some families get together for fun traditions, like spinning the dreidel and eating potato pancakes, called latkes. I don't know if that's right. I'm sorry if it's wrong.
I think it is. I've had them before.
8 days, Stitch wondered. The long holiday sounded like a lot of fun. Stitch decided to spin the dreidel. It twirled and it twirled until the dreidel spiraled off the table and the latkes fell too.
Oh, God.
Be careful, Stitch, Lilo yelled. Remember what we said about being naughty. And you can see the naughty on his hat.
His hat.
Because he's being naughty.
It's like tied down. We should probably pop that
Stitch put the dreidel and latkes back on the table. Don't forget that the holidays are all about celebrating Ohana, Lilo told Stitch. If you promise to be nice, I'll teach you about one more holiday tradition. Stitch nodded. He would be on his best behavior. And now nice is on, because he's putting everything back. Lilo took Stitch to their friend Mr. Bubbles' house.
Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bubbles had just finished baking a batch of cookies. Stitch's stomach rumbled, but he waited patiently for Lilo to get a cookie first.
Kwanzaa? Yeah?
Mr. Bubbles explained that during the last week of the year, his family celebrates Kwanzaa. My favorite Kwanzaa tradition is when the whole family drinks from the Unity Cup, Mr. Bubbles said. Well, that and baking my grandmother's famous macadamia nut cookies. The Unity Cup honors family that is no longer with us, Mr. Bubbles said. And so do my grandmother's cookies. Stitch helped himself to a second cookie. And a third. He reached for a fourth. He's got a little, look at that little grin.
That's the grin. That's a Jared grin when he wants more peanut butter cookies.
Stitch was about to stuff all the cookies in his mouth, but then he heard Lilo's voice in his head. The holidays are all about celebrating Ohana. Stitch wanted Lilo to be proud of him. He quietly put the cookies back. Lilo smiled. She was glad Stitch has chosen to be nice. Why don't I give you two a box of cookies for the road? Mr. Bubble said. Yes! Stitch cheered. Lilo and Stitch shared the delicious cookies as they walked home. At home, Nani had everything ready to decorate the Christmas tree. Stitch ran lights all the way up to the top of it. Lilo played Blue Christmas on a record player. Nani hung ornaments on every branch. This was Lilo's favorite holiday tradition, spending time with her family. I wonder how other families celebrate the holidays, Lilo said. Everyone has their own unique traditions. Stitch nodded excitedly and leapt outside. Wait, Stitch, come back!
It says naughty on there.
I think Stitch wants to celebrate more holiday traditions. You can show him yours. He's probably hiding somewhere in your home. Can you find him? And remind him to be nice.
This is cute. So then you hide, you put...
And he escaped from the book.
Oh God, he did.
He escaped. He's out. He's loose.
And here he is. And you put him, you can pose his legs and you can pose his arms. You can't pose his ears, I tried. But like this, it's tied down, we can like probably pop it. And then you place him, it's kind of like the elf on a shelf, but like you place him in different, and every day he does something different. He does something naughty or does something nice.
So that's the book we got.
That time of year.
We kept seeing it in the stores, and we're like, oh, I want this.
Literally,
I'm a huge fan of Stitch.
Starting at Halloween. I remember I went to the store to go look at what Halloween stuff they had left, because they had already set up for Christmas. And that was on the shelf, and I was like, oh, we're definitely going to get that. And that was like 2 months ago, almost. And literally the week before Christmas, we go to get it, and it's not there.
It's gone. Quickly got it online.
Yeah, we bought it online because it was available on there.
Before that ran out for whatever reason.
The Stitch store. And you have to do it because I can't do Stitch's voice. I can't do Stitch's voice. That's so cute.
All right.